Why, hello there. Hello there. Nice to meet you. Oh, my name is Petunia. I'm a grieving widow, and my husband has just bequeathed to me a southern plantation. And I don't know what little old me's gonna do in that big old house and mansion all by my lonesome. Maybe you can share a couple of your ideas. I'm a grieving widow, and I just don't know if I'm going to faint or not. Oh, it's so good you have those big, strong arms, to catch me with. Well, it was very nice meeting you, Mr. Jones. Let me tell you something, Mr. Jones. I like my sugar sweet, and I like my brown sugar even sweeter, honey. How about you come up and see me sometime? I'm over there in apartment at little 408. I'm just waiting for the redecorators to get done with my plantation. Little old Petunia can't just be in that garden all alone. Sometimes Petunia needs some weeds to root her, surround her, and slap her all silly. I sit out on my porch, and I touch in my pants, and I masturbate. Being on these southern plantations is a grueling chore, I tell you, because sometimes on these plantations, these sweaty farmers go to and fro, and sometimes they do not even wave and say hi to me. Sometimes getting itch down here. See, this is what my pubes look like. They're very thick. You can munch and floss on them if you want to. 'Cause us corn-fed girls on these plantations, we are a lot to manage, if you catch my drift. So, why don't you familiarize yourself? We can settle our disagreements with some perpetuity. Bye, y'all.
I could use you. Make you do anything I wanted you to. I could have had 50 better in you. And I still can. They wouldn't push around so easy.
And you're the one that's scared. You're scared when your looks went, you'd have nobody.
That's a right, smart guy. But I was going to leave you after this one. I wasn't planning for you to be around to spend the money.
Oh, you're not being very smart. Because I'm going to kill you now.
You haven't got the guts.
There was Howard and his mob, wasn't there?
Because I made you do it. I made you beg me to understand why you were afraid of dying and things about death. I mothered you till you went out to prove to me you were a man. Everybody knows you're not.
You were always so soft and so easy. I never knew that...
This is the god of death. He's an ugly-looking character, isn't he? Oh, here, look. What's the matter? Is it hot?
You keep your junk away from me.
Won't hurt you, George. Just a symbol. It's like the skull in a bottle of poison or the fires of death.
You know, one of these days, your educated Weisenheimer ways are going to buy you a seat on a hot rock.
Well, at least you're always threatening to, George. I'm going to carve a map of hell in your kisser.
Don't. For God's sake, don't. Come on. I'll stitch a new belt right across your belly. You like to be looked at, don't you? You like to be petted. You like soft things like silks and satins. Fur for your neck. Well, you just remember, baby, something soft can choke you right into a soft death.
Oh, George, I'm thirsty. Leave him alone.
You know, you stink of those mangy animals, too. Go get us a couple bottles of pop. Never mind. The stink might sweat right through the bottles. I'm looking at him.
I mean, if he was outside the cage.
Harry, put the lock back on.
I want my $200, George.
Put the lock back on that cage.
You won't be mad at me after, will you, George? I had to do it. I gotta have that double C note.
I'm just glad to see you got some guts. Now, go ahead.